Mafunu bazi, ube mnandi, zonke izinto zibe manzi. Homie, don't worry, hold up. No mgozi gossiping off, skinning in. Dishing out the truth, so start tuning in. Can't tolagale. Come, yes, wale. Social issues, this so easily. Giving you the latest news so instantly. Gender we tighter, keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider.
What's happening, everybody? It's a Saturday morning. Welcome to it. It's official.
Yes.
You're keeping it locked to the best breakfast show in the land. I've decided.
Yes. What have you decided?
That is the baddest.
Come
My name
on
is
now.
Cancer Boss, and this is Sang Tandeki. So welcome to Mzansi Insider.
Yep, and we're going to do it best today. It's all about health, entertainment, lots of things to get through today. Pretty excited about this one, right?
How can you not be? I mean, we have a jam-packed lineup. Cabernet is in the building. She
Yes.
graces us with her presence. We're speaking the movie that she's starring in.
Yeah.
It's called Dora's Peace. But there's a catch. We're giving away 18 double tickets to view the show
Wow.
exclusively to Mzansi Insider viewers. You don't want to miss out on that.
So wait, let me get this straight. They're going to get to watch this movie way before everybody else. Like a
Absolutely.
week before?
Yeah.
You know how we do. I think we G though, no?
We bomb.
We try, but we do it. We'll also talk open up the industry, as well as new stats that's relating to 15 to 25-year-old girls being the ones who are getting the highest rate of HIV and AIDS infection.
Wow.
Yeah, kita batla bohloko empa re tla bua ka tsona tsatsing la kajeno mona.
Wow, from that heavy lineup, it is time for us to check what's happening in the news headlines. Let's go straight into it.
What's my day? Why you hands are so? What's my day? Noisy, I'm in the qual of your future. Destroy our homes. Many dead tonight. It could be homeless, 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 homeless. Moonlight sleeping on the midnight homeless, homeless, homeless. Moonlight sleeping on the midnight homeless, homeless, moonlight sleeping on the midnight lane.
So we're talking open up the industry, a topic that's been going on for some time now, right?
Yo, like a lot. Like, how do you feel about this though?
You know what? I just feel like, because I know the struggle of trying to get into the entertainment industry, the industry was never opened up for me. So I don't understand what we're opening the industry up for. I'm just like, go to your auditions, get an agent,
And hustle,
do the right thing.
and hustle,
What
and
must
hustle.
we do? Say, come to Mzansi Insider, come and do the show. Done. That is not opening up the industry. How do you feel about this?
I don't even know what to say after you said that. I think it's a real struggle. And I think a lot of people who are sitting on the other side, it's easy for them to talk because they don't understand how the industry works. But I also think that there's a lot of things that are happening right now that are raising the eyebrow. And I think that's why a lot of people are asking about, you know, let's open up the industry. I don't exactly know what that actually means.
Do they know what they are coming into when it's open?
Well, me and Kat can talk until the sun, you know, goes down. But we have a panel. It's a bit of like a UTV like
Reunion.
situation. A media personality as well as businesswoman gets help on the outside in this case. He speaks Sesotho better than me. He's a brand strategist and an entertainment blogger.
Me.
O phetse hantle?
Ke a phela mme wena.
Ke thabile ha o fihlile. Batla o bona gore Sesotho sena se fella kae.
Yo, really, we're not going to get into this sort of action, right?
No, I'm just going to say, when Dodi was already. When I tell him when I'm more cosco, and then the Domba Zah.
Hey, I know like a few words. Okay, let's speak, open up the industry, guys. Okay, I've shared my thoughts. What are your views on
What does it mean, Tep?
Guys, it must be opened. Give other kids a chance.
How?
That's what they mean, though. Give others a chance because we're seeing too many faces on TV, the same face on TV all the time.
Yeah.
I think that's what they mean. We see radio, TV, magazines, everywhere the same people. Even brands use the same people.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why people want the industry to be opened.
I mean, I understand you. This whole thing of being on 4 soapies at the same time. I mean, what happened to the days where brands, and by brands I'm talking about channels, were very stingy about their talent. They were like, you cannot be on our channel and be on another channel at the same time. But then the artist came up and said, but you're not paying me the way that I need to be paid. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, people also need to understand that you're a freelancer in this industry, which means that you eat as much as you work. So when you see them on 4 different shows, that's what they need in order to be able to survive. And if you've got the talent, I say kudos to you. But I don't agree with the same faces that are minimal talent on every platform. Come on.
Who should be correcting it if it needs any correction, Tsepo?
From brand side, unfortunately these days, if you apply for anything, or from what we do is we look at people's numbers in terms of the following.
Totally wrong.
And
Which is wrong. Which is wrung because I get it. In some cases, Mang doesn't have a talent, but they have a big following. So we go for that because we assume that if it's on radio, they bring those numbers with to radio. And in some cases...
Are we assuming that our audience are not that smart to pick that up, though? Because, I mean, I'm just thinking at home, if you're seeing people tweet and say, yo, this person's got numbers, but the numbers are going, this is not right. Are brands ignoring that?
Brands are ignoring that because you can tell a brand already, I don't want to say people's names, that Mang is talentless. Mara, a brand says, but look at them, they have 1 million followers on Twitter and they have 1 million followers on Instagram. That means those people are going to be watching that show.
And it doesn't necessarily mean
that.
I mean,
it does not mean that.
Coming from a digital space prior, I think brands also need to understand that just because it's trending on Twitter, it doesn't mean that it's trending in the entire country. You also need to understand that the majority of people in our country are not on Instagram. They're not on Twitter. So because it's trending, sure, it means 10,000 people are talking about it. But what about the rest of the country that's actually interested in talent? And I feel like it's all about, I want to trend. Really? Is that all that you want? And because are you trying to get the right message across with the right person, or you're just trying to get a message across to as many people? You need to understand what your brand intentions are.
Because the struggle is, are we opening up the industry for really talented people, or are we opening up the industry for people with loads of followers who want fame?
We are opening up the industry for people with numbers that want fame.
For numbers that want fame?
Yes.
But you need to understand your why, because my thing is like, let's open up the industry, great. Let's make it easier for people to get into it. But once you get into it, it's like you said, then what? Now that you've arrived here, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the fame? Are you doing it for the money? Because some of us are here to work. We do this because this is... It's like being a chartered accountant, but all that happens is that you see me doing my job. This is my work. This is what I've studied towards. This is something that I give passion into. So if you're just going to come here to just be...
She's hitting me here.
Just to add
I know that we're out here.
Just to add on to her is the people that actually have talent don't have a lot of numbers.
Thank you, Siabong.
Which is so true. Oh my gosh, I want to look at some of the tweets. Whew. These tweets were so hectic.
Just don't understand why young talent is not given a chance. This one says, damn right, open up the industry. It's not just about jobs, share insight and lend time. This one says, this must be the next Fees Must Fall campaign. We must actually rally all the way. So much on open up the industry. Here we have, let's speak about the Sama Awards. I mean, Somizi Mhlongo has been doing entertainment for years now. And he officially got to host for the very first time an award ceremony where many people who have recently just started in the industry and done it more than once. What does this mean? Does this mean that it's based on, because now that he has the following, he's on that platform?
Because for me, Somizi has always been Somizi, but there's a hype now.
Yes, and the following has grown at this point. So does it mean to get on the biggest platforms, even within the industry, already you need followers?
You do, and it's the reality. I mean, I sit here today as a person, let's say, 100,000 on Instagram, 100,000 on Twitter, but the moment you go into something, and luckily I've gotten to the stage in my career where I say no to jobs. So I'm not at that point where you're trying to say to people, please take me, please take me. Yeah. But a lot of the time, I will not get a endorsement. I will not be called onto a campaign because I don't have the followers. And I was at a seminar recently and the brand marketers were asking us to speak about, but where do I look for you? Where can I find you? And I was like, if you're looking for me to speak about your message, trust me, you'll find me.
Absolutely.
And I might have 100,000 followers, but I will deliver your message that you are trying to deliver, not because you're trying to speak to 1 million people, you're trying to speak to 10,000 of the right people.
Absolutely.
What are you trying to do as a brand?
There's also a difference between followers on social media and real life followers who actually follow your work. Like the people who are watching the show right now, not every single one of them is tweeting and posting on Facebook.
It's actually, it's actually a very small percentage, a 0.1 percentage that's on social media, and the rest are not.
Yeah. But earlier on, you asked a question about whose responsibility is it when we talk about opening the industry. And I think on the other side, the reason you can defend artists and why you are on radio and doing 4 shows is you're right. You don't get paid enough on one show.
Absolutely.
And whose responsibility is that? Open up the budget. Yes. And then once you've opened up the budget, production houses 9, Vulanama line item so that we can survive.
But also going back to that music conversation.
And then you're going to tell me it's good for your exposure. I'm sorry. When I'm in the city of Joburg, my rates and taxes, I can't say, I got exposure. Please, can you just pay my bills?
No bills are being paid.
No.
It's so true. Open up the industry for us, those who are in the industry, before we open it up for the world.
Unfortunately, I'm not playing that game of open up the industry. I've been very vocal about it. I'm just like, open the industry for what? What are you going to come and do in the industry? There aren't enough jobs for the people who are in the industry.
We're busy just like,
I ain't trying to...
But then those kids studying to be in this industry, what must happen?
They will audition and get jobs like all of us did.
Open up the productions, open up the platforms. It can't be
also,
all
guys,
targeting the same thing.
We are paying.
What are you paying?
No, you're not paying, guys.
People are getting paid. Endorsements are money.
Some people are getting paid, guys. Some people are getting paid. It's like
there are like 10 people who are getting endorsements. What's happening with the rest?
It's way too big. In this industry, if you're doing well, you're either doing really well or you are here. There's no in between. And that also goes to, we need rates that are fair. Like voiceover rates must be fair. Your presenting rates must be fair. And this thing of, we're going to use it and then it's going to be all over Africa and then you don't even get paid for a rebroadcast. What is that?
And you know what's the biggest...
Open up the budget, man.
Use budget.
Open up the budget before we open up the industry. Then
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's your new
express more.
For president.
Good time. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Before we lose it is time for us to play you some music. Open up the industry for who?
For what? Open up their budget. Here's some music.
You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Until another South African movie hits the big screens. This movie is about a sex worker, on a process rather, of helping and protecting a young boy who's organized crime. She's forced to rediscover aspects of her own humanity.
What are you looking at? Never seen a drop-dead gorgeous woman before. Think I'm beautiful, kid?
You are beautiful.
Besides, you can't afford me. I told the cops I'm related to you because I didn't want them to throw you out. But you can't stay here any longer.
They killed my mom.
You running around with their money.
Dory, want my advice? Say, don't get involved.
I'm already involved.
Well, then I can't protect you.
I didn't come to you for protection.
Wow, what an amazing trailer. One of the hardest things to do is to watch a film with the girl with the big afro in front of you so you can understand the struggle is real. Mara sikho lapho. She's currently the fittest woman and the craziest woman on our screens. She's also known for striking looks and extravagant dance moves and positive spirit. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's not the girl with the fro. Cabernet is in the building.
You are good.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Nice to see you guys.
Yes.
With the fro and all.
With the fro and all. Wow. I don't know what I was imagining about the movie, but this that we just saw
is not what I expected.
is
Absolutely exceeded expectations.
In a potential, because like, would you say, you know what, I actually want to go and watch that?
No.
And not because it's local. Because people say, I'm going to go watch because I support local. Yes, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
But also go and watch it like you'd go and watch Star Wars or go and watch Star Trek or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Quality,
just
absolutely.
because it's
man,
another
there's
movie.
cars flipping. There's like gunshots. You even have the breathing up. You know when people shoot.
It's so fun to watch a trailer and then be able to sit with one of the
With the
actresses
actress, yeah.
and tell them to break it down for us.
It was an incredible journey. Hillbro like played a role on his own, like it was a character on his own, because Hillbro plays your protector, at the same time Hillbro plays your attacker.
Yeah.
You know, so Hillbro played that role, and shooting in that space also did a lot for me, because I feel like it was a journey. I mean, look, I'd been to the area where we shot is where I went to church.
Yeah.
So now that area has changed over the years, and also me working with women that are sex workers, I've spoken to them before.
Yeah.
And also this thing of a sex worker is someone that's not what it is. I mean, you know, there's the bless us thing right now.
Absolutely.
So all of that it does amount to you selling yourself somehow. You know?
Yeah, one way or
So
another.
Dora happens to be one of those women who does that, but she's like a high-level prostitute.
Yeah.
So the people that she deals with are the Greek the guy that plays Stavro, and he's one of her clients. But also then something happens with a little boy that she happens to cross her client, and it's incredible what happens from there.
Take me through the journey of playing such a character. Like you said, you've had experience with, you know, communicating with people who do this.
So Dora, I had to put myself in a place where this woman has made a decision, she has made a choice. So throughout the film, you see all the different decisions that she has made in terms of hers personally, business and all of that, you know? So everything comes to pass, and then she has to make another decision as to how do I move forward with my life. So this movie I shot at a point in my life where I was making decisions for myself. So the timing was just incredible. And working with Upabalo was incredible, the little boy, because he literally carried the movie. Yeah. But I think for me, most of all was a personal journey that I went through while shooting the movie. I feel like I fed myself by character through the movie, and that's what I found amazing.
That's beautiful.
Because you know what people normally do, they research a character, then they have the character on lockdown. So by the time they shoot, they've got the character on. It's almost like they put it on like a dress.
Yeah.
So for me, the character was on, like today would be putting on her shoes. The next day, okay, it would be the dress. And so each time I feel like I built on the character each day, that eventually she became that.
You know, in collaboration with you guys, 18 tickets that we're giving, double tickets in fact.
Oh, incredible.
That we're giving out,
Great
that we're giving out for
Fantastic.
people to go and watch. The play on words, Dora's piece.
Yes.
So the little boy,
His name is
Babalo,
Peace. Babalokoza.
who plays Peace.
Yes.
So what's the play on words there?
She eventually, it's about redemption. So what is it that Peace does to her that makes her get to a certain point? So could he be her peace? Or could Peace be her peace? A piece of Dora is the boy, or does the boy lead her to her peace? Or is there peace amongst the two? Do they reach a certain point of peace between the two of them?
Yeah.
So it's endless. We can play. We can go on and on and on.
No, I just thought of two.
Probably gonna
She gave us like 5.
Many sequels. Now, Dora is a broken woman from what
Yes.
you described.
Yes.
Was it easy for you to relate with her?
Yes, it was, because the special effects also helps, you know, you being
absolutely.
beat up. So that takes you to a point where you are broken. And I went there to that point where, because there's a scene where the movie starts off in prison, in a prison cell, and you see her, she's still putting up that, yeah, I'm the girl, but she's broken as hell. Sorry, not hell, like, hello.
As hello.
Hello.
Let's speak about, because you're mentioning a scene here, let's speak about some of the toughest scenes for you.
this
and
movie
this
looks
is cool
tough.
because you're on the Mzansi Insider and you're going to give us the inside. You know what I'm saying? So what were some of the toughest scenes for you?
The toughest scenes for me were scenes where I had to be compassionate, tough, at the same time. You know, like having to find those moments, because dealing with a little boy, you have to be the mother, you have to be the nurturer. And then I have to remember that Dora is not a nurturer. She does not have kids. She's not about that. So having to play that and that at the same time, those for me were a little bit challenging because as actors, we used to, you know, you're given this is the feeling, this is the character, this is where you're going with it. It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
But sometimes I believe as actors, you need to find your own backstory. So I had to create a backstory for each moment. So there was a moment where I had to find a backstory. Why am I compassionate? And at the same time, why am I hard?
Yeah.
So I had to find those hard and soft. I had to find the light and shade in a moment. So you can find light and shade in a scene,
Absolutely.
but light and shade in a moment.
Is
so
the special thing.
So whenever I watch it, I always, when I criticize myself, I say to myself, did I find that light and shade there?
We'll never
be here.
Seasoned
We'll never be here.
Thank you so much for coming.
Can just lead us to advert.
Thank you so much, Cabernet, for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing the movie, and you guys can win some 18 double tickets to go check it out yourselves. Right now, though, it is time for us to go check out Fashion on Fleek. This one is for the ladies. When going to the office, there's a difference between a frickum dress and an office skirt. So to make sure that you're not that girl at the office, we have Diamond Girl, which is a young brand that specializes in corporate wear. Bazositshela kabanzi about what you should wear mawuya emsebenzini as opposed to out to the Devon July. Welcome, Khalipa. First things first, she wouldn't wear this to the office. This is her Devon July outfit. She just came to slay us a little bit. How you doing? Tell us about this look.
Okay, this look, basically, I wanted to go for something simple, something not, you know, Devon July, sometimes you look like you're trying too hard.
Yes.
So I just wanted to keep things simple and stylish and still look perfect for my body type.
Yeah. So tell me a bit more about the brand. What prompted you to start the brand?
Well, when I started working 2 years ago, I realized that I'm not the type for white shirts, black and white kind of girl. I wanted to try more colors, be more stylish. And unfortunately, I wouldn't find dresses that actually are perfect for me or the dresses that I prefer. And then I started designing my own. I met up with some guys and then I'll make dresses and I'll get a lot of compliments.
Yeah.
And then I got motivated, good to know what, let me also try and reach out to other women like me who like dressing up. And then that's how I started.
And it's going well. Clearly, you're on Mzansi Insider. I mean...
Of course.
Let's speak about some of the do's and don'ts when it comes to office wear. Tell me about some of the worst office outfits that you've seen.
One of the office wear that really, really annoys me. You know, in some offices you find there's that thing on Friday that you wear jeans.
Yes.
And then wearing jeans with stilettos is different. But most of go jeans and then we go amatic, ne skip emsebenzi. I mean, come on. And you work in a corporate environment.
Casual Friday, my ulahleli izinto simple.
But no, but there's especially for ladies, what I've seen was like how they put it. You can look nice, but And then another one, mini skirts at work.
Mini skirts?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 or 6 fingers away from the knee. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look professional, and it actually creates a negative impression.
Well, luckily, you have some models in the building for us to school all the ladies out there. With Melanie Benjani, so we're going to call out the first lady. You can come through and slay! Yes, we have a black one here. Tell me a bit more about the outfit.
First outfit, actually, I was wearing this when we had a function at work. It's just one of those dresses that you don't have to say much. It just speaks for itself.
Statement piece.
It's a statement piece. It's so simple. Like, what you need is just your dress and a pair of heels, and you're good. For a function, you can pull it down, but for a daily office wear, you just put it up because you don't want to show too much bones and looking too sexy.
Pull it down for us. Let's see it being a night where it transforms from day to night. I've heard people say from day to night.
Yes, and this is
okay.
And then you just have to pull down.
So with your pieces, you're actually investing. You're not just getting something for the office. You can also wear it out by just switching it up a bit,
Switching it up, and you also invest in the fabric. We
very
always
nice,
make
very
sure...
nice. Stunning. Thank you so much for coming through. We have another lady. The next one is going to show us. You can go that way. Fantastic. I like that. I like black. Because black is always like nice and clean. It's not too much, yeah?
It's not loud.
Our next lady can come through and let's see. Oh, we have some color in this one, eh?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. It's always good to pop in some color. Okay, this one is actually a version of the dress.
Okay, turn a bit
it's
so
similar.
that everybody can see you there. Yes.
As you can see, ubusi here is fully figured.
Yes.
And ufundiswa is the opposite.
Yes.
So this means she can also look good and sexy, but you just need to get something that works for her body type because she looks brilliant.
Absolutely,
It's also off
I
the
agree.
shoulder. You know it's just perfect for a body type.
Very nice, very nice. Love it. Love the color. Awesome. Tell us a bit more about the fabric because it looks very flowy.
It's very light. It's perfect for summer. You can wear it in winter, but it's actually perfect for summer because it's so light. Yes, it's very light.
Nice. Thank you so much, ladies. Looking fantastic. Now, the important part, because I like to ask about these questions. Hey, sorry. I like to ask about these questions because it's so important. Price.
Okay, so every price for Diamond Girl Fashion, it's from the heart. It's really from the heart. I look at the cost of the dress, how much did it cost me to make it, and so on and so forth. And right now, we're just building our clientele. Maybe 3 years down the line, the price will be double.
So we're looking at prices going up, but
Yes,
for now,
of
they're
course.
very specialized. You pay for what you are getting, right?
Yes, you pay for what you are getting. And as I said before, when it comes to fabric, we don't compromise.
All right, lastly, how do we get your stuff?
You can go to Kalipa the One, and then we have all the details there.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Khalifa.
Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it, ladies. You know exactly what to wear when you headed off to the office. I don't know where we're going right now, so I'm just going to shout, next, because that's how we do.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
The recent AIDS conferences brought AIDS back into our thinking and conversations. What are young people saying about HIV/AIDS? Rates of new infections among women aged 15 to 25 were more than 4 times greater than that of men in the same age range. So we asked the question on Facebook, and these are some of the comments that they showed us, yeah?
Yeah, so we asked a couple of questions, ranging from, are you scared of HIV and AIDS? What would you do if you found out that you, tested HIV positive? And when was the last time you got tested? And we got a couple of really interesting comments. Prince from Shaw Nation said no, he hasn't gotten tested yet because he feels that he practices safe sex. Many other people like Nomsa says AIDS scares her because of the reality of it, and that's why she's not getting tested, because if she finds out that Liena, she's got, it's just not something she can live with. And then there was an interesting one from Teboho, which I kind of found quite profound. And Teboho says that HIV and AIDS is just something that's put out there to scare us. So we should just live our lives and enjoy #YOLO.
Oh, having that conspiracy theory.
You understand what I mean?
It,
so it's quite broad. Some people saying they have tested, others saying they are scared, and others saying YOLO. So joining us in studio, we've got the brains in the house. Dr. Tsepiso Twala, as well as Ntate More, who is living positive. And they're in studio just to help us unpack this topic and really get into it. We'll start with you, Doctor. I haven't seen her in years and she's a doctor. Amazing. I just wanted to say that. YOLO, are there people who still, approach HIV and AIDS as just one of those things that it can't happen to me, it's for other people?
Unfortunately, we do see that, especially amongst the age range, that's just been mentioned. A lot of young people feel like it's a problem that's detached from them. They feel very much, I don't know, they have a sort of invincible mentality, especially what with on TV and media, the single partying, excessive lifestyle is being very glamorized. So people don't know that the background of that is that, there's serious consequences to living recklessly and irresponsibly, and really not taking care or responsibility of one's personal health. So unfortunately, some people are still really saying, not me, it can't happen to me.
What I find scary more than anything is that we probably are living in an age where it's with the click of a button.
Absolutely.
You can get information, so why? Somebody who's living positive. How many years has it been?
19 years.
Wow, 19 years.
Yes.
When you first found out,
kimi bekunzima kakhulu ukuthola ukuthi nginaleli gciwane because bengicabanga into eningi ngesikhathi esisodwa. Ukuzibulala ukuthi ingane zami zizothini and then ngizozi-approacha kanjani uma ngale gciwane ngizokhuluma nabo kanjani. So ukuya ngesikhathi ngavele ngamukela ngathi it's not the end of the world. The road for me it's a second chance. Let me take care of myself. And then angizama ukuthatha impilo yami qala and then ngithathe treatment and then mokuthi ngizoyaphi ngempilo. Ngempela ngithole treatment yami ngithatha yona ngiphila ngamapilisi every day 8 o'clock ngiyaphuza ngiright. Even my last born unolwandle she got 7 years uyangiremind papa thatha amapilisi.
Baba ngicela usitshele kabanzi ngokuthi impilo yakho ishintshe kanjani since uthola ukuthi unalo legciwane.
Impilo yami ishintshe kakhulu because why ngithi ishintshe kakhulu because esingisho ngithi before benginandaba nempilo yami and then after ngithola ukuthi nginaleli gciwane it's when izinto zishintsha even nami ngazibona ngumuntu ngiright ngokuthi manje na bese ngizazi ukuthi ngime kuphi.
I want to come back to you, Tshepiso. Do people get comfortable within relationships where they feel they're committed?
Absolutely. I think people get very comfortable, and I think the thing they forget is that HIV is not the only thing that condoms are there for. I mean, we have pregnancy, we have the transmission of STDs. So there's a whole range of things that they're not considering in being, sort of up and down with their protective measures. And I think a big thing is that a lot of people don't also appreciate the fact that in state particularly, we have VCT, which is voluntary counseling and testing. So if you're thinking of going into a relationship, never mind being #BayIt, the first thing should be #VCT, You come into our facilities, we give you counseling, pre-counseling, we do the test itself, and then post-test counseling afterwards. It need not necessarily be together, it can be separate, it actually has to be separate. And then you're at liberty to disclose your results depending on, how comfortable you feel with the next person, which is very much encouraged, of course.
This PEP that we're hearing about, and a lot of people are starting to use it as some sort of contraceptive. I can't say the word.
Contraceptive. So what we originally had is PEP, which is post-exposure prophylaxis. So what PrEP is, it's sort of like a pre-exposure. So if you are my partner, you have HIV, I do not have HIV, then I, as the non-positive partner, it's assumed that I can take it, and then I can sort of, prevent myself from contracting it from my positive partner.
Is this with unprotected sex?
It's just, in general, it's not a good idea in the sense that it's going to engender the wrong, sort of mindset in people, the main thing that should be, put forward is condomize, always test, It's not, you can have that discrepancy in a relationship where one partner is positive and one isn't. But, the answer definitely wouldn't be, let me pop a pill over time to sort of prevent it and then have unsafe sex. So definitely the best thing always, is always the ABCs from when we were still young. Abstinence, if you're not going to abstain, then, we either need to stop being faithful or condomize faithfully. Those two things will always still remain important.
Let's speak ARVs. Baba, ngiyathemba ukuthi uyawathatha ama-ARVs nawe. Akusebenzela kanjani?
Angisebenzela kakhulu. Ngisho ukuthi enye into engayisho before you get ama-ARV, angithi kunalento bayibiza ukuthi counseling. And then bayakubonisa wona ukuthi asebenza kanjani, and then kunento ukuthi bakutshela bathi kuwe aphuphisana kabi, uzobona inyoka, lot of things we understand abazokutshela zona bona, but uma ungafocusa kakhulu kulezi zinto abazikhulumayo uzifake la engqondweni yakho, and then kuzwenzakala lokho because angithi ubekela ingqondo ukuthi ama-ARV bathi aphuphisana kabi enzane, so asinto kumele uyibeke la emqondweni wakho wena, just take your treatment and then ube right. And then mina esingisho ukuthi angisebenzele kakhulu because even ngigene waiting right, ngibuyele emzimbeni wami lo bengiwo, so wona awana nkinga.
It's really great what Papa is saying. A lot of people I know are very stigmatized still towards ARVs, but it's a great treatment that we've got. We have it as a fixed dose combination now, so you only have to take one pill. It's no longer the 500 pills 3 times a day that you need to remember. Much easier for people. But the thing that people need to remember is that unfortunately in this case prevention is better than cure. We don't have a cure. It's a lifelong illness. So if you can just not get it, that would be the best option.
And the best way to do that is to, get yourself informed and, let's stop the stigmas and the myths and...
18 to 25, where's the conversation even happening?
Yeah.
It's 15 to 25 in actual fact. That is shocking.
Young girls, let's get information, Let's get information.
Thank you so much for joining us.
It's still more fun right here on Mzansi Insider.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Welcome back, everybody. Throughout the show, #Mzansi Insider. Kajeno, we do things a little bit different. Mpoma Boy Ubuale, a very talented soccer player, probably her favorite. This is Sports Interview from the inside.
Hi, Mzansi Insider people. Mpoma Boy here, chilling at home. Where you actually get to have an insider scoop into someone I share my life with, someone very special to me, but also special to Mzansi football. So we get to have a bit of a Mzansi insider's look into Renelwe. Yeah, let's solonyane. Stay with me. Yeah, welcome to Mzansi Insider.
Thank you.
Hi, come on. You gotta speak up, otherwise the people can't hear you.
Oh.
Okay, so let's get straight into it. When you found out gore o na le opportunity or ovai go Kaizer Chiefs, how did you feel?
It was a mixed feeling, emotionally and exciting at the same time. Emotionally, since a whole 8 years that I spent go Kaizer Chiefs, and I had to get everything that I created, like the bond, it was there already with my teammates, friends, management, technical team. I've never obviously tasted any other environment besides Kaizer Chiefs in 8 years.
Okay, here's a question from a Kaizer Chiefs fan. Did you feel that you were treated badly at Kaizer Chiefs? Is that why you left?
No. I didn't feel that way. I felt, it's time for me to move on, to face other challenges.
Now that Uletatsanza, are you expecting the rest of the family to now change and be Matatsanza? No, but come on a serious note though, because for 8 seasons your family was cozy for life. Now you are asking them to be Matatsanza Abitur.
On a serious note, I wouldn't obviously force them to support the Super Sport, but obviously they know where they are playing this battle.
In a nutshell, when you're buying everyone jerseys, you are
saying it's my family, and I want my family, obviously my family, to support me.
Okay, I don't know about this one. I don't like you guys. I really don't. I don't know why you're asking me this question. But here goes. Ladies love soccer players. How do you deal with people who slide into your DMs?
I just ignore them. There's DMs, so I just ignore them.
There you go. Me chilling with him. Ladies, if he's ignoring you in the DMs, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm not in his DMs as case. But yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Mzansi Insider's insider look into Yeye. Renelwe, let's solonyane, heading off to be let's Tsatsala Pitori.
So change the team, I support that team because I saw you making that sign.
And I'm wearing yellow. You design. Bye.
Oh, Nunu's man, those two are so adorable. They deserve a reality show. But right now, you deserve some good working out. Getsaparo Cat is ready for this one. Haribone.
Hi guys, my name is Mapule Ndovu, your Women's Health Fitness Style 2016. #Birthday Queen.
Okay, so this girl is stronger than DJ Zintle, and we are here to find out why. Mapule, welcome to Mzansi Insider. Guys, so I asked Mapule, do you think I'm fat? She says, not yet. So that means I'm getting there.
No, you got potential to be fat.
Like if I said, do you
Like
think I'm
everybody
buff and I've
else.
been working out every day, and you're like, not yet, that means I'm getting there. So that means I'm getting to obesity, which is why I need your help. What are we doing today?
Okay, today what we're gonna do, I call this exercise the MEPS. Okay, my client calls it the MEPS exercise.
Okay.
What you do is we do push-ups, we incorporate mountain climbers and squats. So if you wanna hit your upper body, you do push-ups, your core, mountain climbers, glutes, and your legs, it's jump squats.
Okay, first things first, you are a title holder. Before we get into this, everybody must know the real, that we're only dealing with the balmest people in the building. Tell us more.
I am South Africa Women's Health Fitness Star 2016.
The very first one.
First of its kind.
Yes.
I feel so blessed. You're gonna be seeing a whole lot of me.
Okay.
Hey.
I just wanted y'all to know. Okay, don't hate on her.
Okay.
So where do we start? Should I be on my knees?
In a push-up
Begging
position.
for you not to kill me?
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna take care of
push-up
you.
position. I'm good at push-ups.
Okay. We're gonna make it a little bit advanced.
Okay.
We'll do a push and clap.
Push and clap. Okay.
Okay. We'll start with push and clap and then we stop.
Okay.
Right? Ready? Down. Then you stop. Tighten your core back nice and
Okay.
straight. Everything in line. Ready?
Okay.
Let's go. Lovely. Excellent. Ooh, now you're showing off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna do mountain climbers.
Okay.
Mountain climbers, so you bring your knees closer to the chest.
Okay.
The closer the knees to the chest, the more contraction you have on your abs.
Okay.
Lovely. See? Beautiful technique. I like that. And relax. So now, you're gonna jump straight into a squat.
Jump.
There. Woo. Now heels on the floor when you jump up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Lovely.
So do we add all of these together?
Now we're gonna combine everything.
I'm already tired. My knees are weak.
No. We just started, my darling.
Just started, my darling. Okay.
I'm gonna show you first, and then you're gonna follow.
Okay.
So you do push and clap. 1, 2, 3. Sit.
Yeah, I get. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm ready. I hope you're trying it at home as well, so that you don't think I'm weak. Uzibonele now kunzima.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can't keep up with you, hey? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now I'm getting confused. But that was fantastic. Thank you so much. That's amazing. You know what I really struggle with? I'm so out of breath. Recovery. After you do an extreme workout, your body's in pain for like 2 days. How do you deal with that?
I rest. You do light workouts. I probably walk, depending on where I'm feeling the pain. Swimming also helps.
Okay.
Eating properly after your workout, it helps.
Okay.
A lot of people don't eat. A lot of
So you
people
need to
don't
eat
rest.
straight after your workout?
Not straight after your workout. What I mean is, you must eat the right food.
Okay.
Feed the muscles because you already depleted the muscles from the right food.
And you were saying
The energy.
it shouldn't be a diet, it should be healthy eating all the way.
Yes.
You eat clean the whole time.
You want to be summer ready the whole year.
Yes!
So you must eat properly the whole year.
Because it's summer somewhere in the world, right?
Of course.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. That's fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
Ooh, after that breathtaking exercise, it is time for an ad break, Subway. Let's do it again.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Oh, Claire, we have come to the end of the show.
Yeah, but before we leave you, you might have noticed that it's pretty red in here. Well, it's simply because we've got Lady X in the loft. Welcome to it!
How you doing?
How you doing? Wendy's gonna sue us, guys. Let's do the right thing. You back on the show. Now, I know you are part of the fam.
Yeah, no, tell us lot.
I know,
Okay,
Sisogupa like
Yeah, tell job.
Okay, no, we
No.
got you. Uzopheka lapha kitchen.
Yeah.
Ukorobela.
Let's make sure that everything is neat for us.
Let's speak.
Okay.
Where is Lady
No, no, it's
X right now? Our favorite Chivumba.
Yeah, the favorite Shivumba, the queen.
Yeah.
Baby. Lady X is here to perform for you. But besides that, Uxolisa's making amazing music. She is finding her sound. She is finding herself. And I'm going on a journey.
Yes.
And I think you're going to hear a bit of the journey when I perform.
What keeps you going?
Knowing that this is what I was born for.
Nice.
I live for the stage.
Nice.
It's not just my job. It's who I am. Like, you know how everybody has a purpose? This is mine.
You're performing barefoot, ne?
Yeah.
Ubiza amadlozi we open up the industry.
Industry for me.
Tell us about the song that you're going to be performing today.
I am performing my new single. It's titled Zono Zininzi.
Zono Zininzi.
Zono Zininzi.
Like there are many sins.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. As it only but
Oh,
in
sorry.
translation, yes. That's
Okay.
exactly what
Close
it
enough,
is.
right?
Well, let's get straight
Close
into it
enough.
without any further ado. It's Lady X with Zono Zininzi.
Let's do it.
Everything she was doing, I'm going to be doing.